Yeah, but
But
I'll say when I am working with, I have privilege of working across a whole range of domains, whether it's cancer scientists or rocket scientists or you name it, business executives. Part of what they say is critical about engaging in collaboration is knowing to when to call it quits. When is it that doing something solo is going to be better because it's more efficient or you just need to get into your own head? How do you make that decision when you're going to do something solo and when you're going to team up with somebody?
well, like this new record I just did from the Beatles to the Bluebird, the songs that I wanted to write for this record, nobody really in Nashville, Tennessee would care about writing any of those songs that are on there. And they're more, none of them are going to be on country radio, that's for sure. So these people every day that get together and write in Nashville, that's what they're aiming for. And my aim is to say something that really means a lot to me and try to get it where it's universal, that means something to a lot of other people. So there wasn't anybody I was going to call and say, hey, I've got this great idea for February 9th, 1963 or whatever, because they're going to go, what are you talking about? But I knew what I wanted to do. So that's why I pretty much wrote the record by myself, because I knew exactly what I wanted to say in these songs. And if I was doing something else, I'd be calling her. But I don't want to waste her time by writing something she's going to go, well, I don't know what I'd ever do with this. So,
Well, or I don't know the history of it. Like I haven't
right.
walked that path that you walked. Oddly enough, Heidi, that you would ask this question. I was just discussing this very topic with my mother this morning over coffee. We have my mother with us and my sister who's a school teacher. So we have this great dynamic at our house. We're the Waltons, right? And so my mother was sitting there and I was telling her about this new song that I've written that's about our family. And it's a funny thing about, this she had a sister that was kind of a hellcat and she'd roll in real late at Christmas every year and we all had to wait on her. And it was kind of, I wrote a song about it, thinking this will be a really great fun thing for me to sing. People will enjoy hearing it. I tell you, Heidi, I've gotten more response from that song. Now, it's not to pitch to anyone. No one will, I mean, no one's going to sing it 'cause it's not their story. It's my story. But they love hearing it.
Mm-hmm.
And so songs, when I started writing that song, I knew it wasn't an idea to take to a co-writer, Kent or anyone else that I wrote with, because they didn't know the story. It's about my family. And so, but I wanted to impart it to where other people who were listening to it could kind of go, my family was like that too. And these Texas girls came up to me at a show the other night that we did, and they were like, you were inside my head, get out of my head. And Kent has a song about Bob Dylan that he does all the time. And I've heard people respond to him about that. I love that Bob Dylan tune. Well, I didn't know Kent's raising on that. I didn't go through that part of and wasn't a Bob Dylan person until I got to Nashville. So there's songs, you know how to cull them easily. You realize this is meant for me to write alone. This is meant for me to take to Kent, and we need to write this for Trisha Yearwood
Right.
or Garth or some Blake Shelton or something.